Heyman.com.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios. This is Old School, brought to you by Sandhills Global. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into Old School. New week, same faces here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. DP is here. Rico is here. Jay is not here. Jay's doing super secret agent stuff. That's all I'm going to say whenever he's gone, because I don't know what he's doing. I'm just going to say he's super secret agent. He's wearing his black suit, his shades. He's out and about.
He's with his family, so.
Okay. Well, super secret agent. It's all right. They're all agents. It's part of the Foreman legacy. So they all do. Old School is sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling, sports, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today, sandhills.jobs. And keep in touch with us. Join us on this wonderful conversation during Old School. Honda of Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685, or on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We are there. We are having a blast. You can comment on any of those platforms, except for Twitter, I believe, and we can throw the comment up on the stream. You can comment on Twitter, but I don't think we can throw it up on the stream. The other ones we can, so everybody can see your comment. So be nice or be mean. I'll throw it up there. We'll let the people decide. The people.
I'm just mad. Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. Good morning. Good Monday morning.
Good morning, DP. How was your weekend?
It's so funny. It was an interesting weekend because I spent a lot of it communicating with family members and graduates, etc. Of course, through the ticket, there are a ton of student athletes who have done stuff with us throughout the course of it, and they're graduating, and it's life-changing in a lot of cases. I mean, there's some that are, still be around. Nicola will still be around. Banks will still be around. There are folks who graduated who are still going to be around, but there's some who it's an opportunity to meet the parents face-to-face. And most of the student athletes that we deal with that do the ticket weeknights with us, we also know the parents. We spend time with the parents. A big part of it is if young people are going to give us their time, I want the approval, the regular connection with the parents, so what's going on with your young people as well. And so you had to meet a bunch of folks over the course of the weekend, and then what's the easiest way to say this? There are people who are graduating who are moving on. And there are people who are moving on that we haven't talked about in a while. Right? We haven't talked about them in a while. But they're graduating and they're moving on to the next thing in their life. And those moments are a little bit different. Right, because you've got to engage and go, okay, for whatever's next for you. Thank you for what you did for us. Thank you for being here. That sort of stuff. But you miss out a little bit. That there are people who did stuff with us who were pushed to the side for whatever reason. It was good to see Shamil Stevenson get his degree. It was good to see Ashley Scoggins get her degree. They've all, moved on and will do great things wherever they go. But the families and those people that you want to shout out to, it matters. And I like the phrase that once a Husker, always a Husker. So you have to act accordingly.
Yeah.
And you can't just kick people to the curb, and you can't just move along. So Saturday was a day of great celebration for the students and the student athletes who moved along. Michaela, Kenzie, the whole crew of folks, Audrey, those folks who are doing their thing. So congratulations to them. If you graduated, congratulations. If your young people graduated, congratulations. And if you were helpful and assisting young people to graduate Saturday, job well done. Job well done. It's important. So that was a big part of the weekend, was dealing with the families and the young people that we've come closer to.
Lots of different emotions bubbling to the surface.
Yeah. And then to our buddy Mark LeCamp, who was the commander of the ROTC here, the University of Nebraska. He retired from military Saturday, had ceremony Saturday and Sunday. To Mark and his family, his wife, thank you for your service. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you've done here, and all the great leaders that you helped curate and move forward in life. For folks who took the oath simply to take the oath and do the work. They did the same amount of academic work as everybody else, but they put in, ROTC leadership as well, the different times, the different disciplines required. So the Mark LeCamp, thank you for all that you did and all that you've done. You're appreciated. So yeah, it's that kind of weekend. I was emotionally exhausted in dealing with that, and then finally Saturday night, and it was 6:45, and Becky and I are just beat. Like
you've been all over town.
We're just beat. It's been, for anybody to understand, like, to program and then we got to switch schedules around. You got to talk to folks and find out what 32 different student athletes, what their schedule is going to be in June. So you know what's going on. You do what you can do for them. But I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And of course there are other things going on here at the station that we're trying to work on and things you want to do. So there's a ton of work. But at PBA Saturday night, the elements of the universe were there. And I had not seen Earth, Wind, and Fire in probably 10 years. But so they moved it from Pinewood Bowl because they thought the weather would be bad. The weather was great until the end of the concert, which we would have got rained on. Had it been at Pinewood Bowl, we would have got rained on.
But it would have been the end of the concert, so everybody would have been, no, nobody would have.
No, it wouldn't.
It was a lot of rain.
It was it wouldn't have been cool at all. But for anybody that's out there listening who went to Earth, Wind, and Fire Saturday, and you feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But so the part that hits you is that Earth, Wind, and Fire, they've been together for 50 years. 50 years.
Whew. Okay.
And Maurice White, who's the lead singer and the starter of the band, passed away. But they've got 3 original members who were still there. And, of course, Philip Bailey out front. And Philip Bailey is barely human. He's barely human.
Why is that?
Because at 70, your voice doesn't get stronger, prettier. Like I've never Philip,
unless you're a robot.
Yeah, Philip Bailey put on a show Saturday. I mean, he's up in the rafters when we talk about hitting notes. Like if you know the Earth, Wind, and Fire catalog, he's up there. Other thing is that Verdine White, who has played bass for Earth, Wind, and Fire forever, and when you talk about bass players,
right up there.
Verdine's, it's Larry Graham, Verdine, Lewis Johnson, Flea, Prince. Like it's a short list
Mhm.
with Verdine at the top of it. And he's up there with the good hair. He's got the long black hair from 1970, right? And he is
Kept it in a box somewhere.
he's just thumping a bass line like nobody's business. And Earth, Wind, and Fire is underrated as a band. You forget like the band. That
Mhm.
was the whole thing with the horn section for Earth, Wind, and Fire is again top 10.
Mhm.
So they go through their catalog, and of course they've got 100 songs that they could play. They choose the 20. They don't chit chat a lot. They just sit there.
Just get to it.
It's like, listen, we just gonna hit you in the face.
You came here to listen to music. We're gonna give you music. Here you go.
Like we're just gonna beat this up. And interesting enough that Lincoln, I wasn't prepared for a Lincoln Earth, Wind, and Fire crowd. Like I didn't know what that was gonna be.
How was it?
But it was everything. It was old folks, young folks. I was amazed how many young folks were there, just doing it, just like they were doing their thing.
Mhm.
And so the floor, so they took wherever you're going to sit at Pinewood Bowl,
Mhm.
they put it on the floor. So they matched kind of the seating. So whatever ticket you had,
Okay.
you could sit in that section, same kind of way at PBA. And then in the back, so we had seats on the floor like ninth row, but there was like a family of folks in front of us
Mhm.
who let us know when the opening act was there that they were not going to sit.
Got
Like
it.
they were there to dance and have a party, and you were just out of luck.
You were watching them dance and listening to music at the same time.
Yeah, and so the opening act was from Lincoln.
Really?
Man, I wish I remember his name, but he
Was he good?
Yeah, like he was really good. He did his thing. But yeah, he was born and raised in Lincoln. He let the crowd know this is home for me.
Nice.
To want to do it. So that was pretty cool because he put on a show. So then we decided we were going to just get up and move to where like
A little opening.
the opening space, like the mid-level bowl, you know,
Mhm.
the 100 section where you there's just fewer people and nobody in front of you. And Becky's tiny, so
Yeah.
you know, anytime we can sit somewhere where we can actually see. And Jay and his wife were going to meet us there. So, and shout out to Brian T, who works at PBA. I'm not sure that anybody in the building had a better time than Brian T. Like he's working security, but he, you know, the on social media, the dancing trucker.
Yes.
Okay, that's what Brian was all Saturday night.
Oh, Brian was getting it. Brian was getting it. And that's what you're trying to tell me.
Hey, Brian.
Brian woke up the next morning sore.
Oh, Brian, look, he got paid to work, air quotes. But he did his thing all night. Like whenever you saw him, he was getting it in.
Okay, Brian.
He was getting it. I was like, okay, Brian. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. And then the area behind the floor seating turned into like a dance floor. Like a dance floor. So there's probably 60 people who said, forget sitting down.
Getting it.
Like, we just going to stand here and dance all night. And they were in the back, and it was every version of good and bad dancing you could possibly imagine.
Spontaneous dancing is the best.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And, you know, Jay and I ran into, you know, several fans, and we appreciate them for coming up and saying hi and that they're paying attention to what we're doing. But it was, I want to say that they played 20 songs. So September, After Love Is Gone, That's the Way of the World, Keep Your Head to the Sky, On Your Face, Mighty Mighty, Let's Groove Tonight, Reasons, Shining Star, In the Stone, Be Ever Wonderful, Saturday Night, Serpentine Fire, Boogie Wonderland, Fantasy, Sing a Song, Love's Holiday, Gotta Get You in My Life, I'll Write a Song for You, Kalimba Story. Yeah. Like just and there was no like it was just
no let up. It was just one to the other.
It was like,
Yeah, no time to catch your breath.
this is so good. And the fact that they're musically better than they were, at least as far as I could recall.
They've had time to train. That's
Right? Like it was really cool. And it was funny that, you forget how positive Earth, Wind and Fire music is. Like their lyrics are positive, and they're holistic in their lyrics and their music.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in there felt good. Like nobody left PBA mad on Saturday night.
Perfect.
Like nobody left there Saturday night. There were high fives. Ran into Steve Warren. There were a bunch of former Huskers who were there, and it was cool to watch. So I don't know. It was just fun, and I didn't even know it, but I just needed to inject Verdine White and Philip Bailey into my veins, and to help kind of do this. Friends and family of the show. Joe Davis, Ambition Electric. His daughter Cassie graduated and had a party Sunday night. We want to say congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
We do love y'all, and there's not one thing y'all can do about it. It's one of those days where you wish you had a clone. I needed a clone this weekend.
Too many places
just to get through half of the 48 things that I needed to get through this weekend. And it just
we're all over.
Well, as my grandmother would say, you can't give water from an empty well. And I tapped out. I was done. Like I just sat there in the mind melt. So again, congratulations to the graduates, whether it's high school, college, whatever it was, for you and your family. Congratulations. It was a great weekend. Great to see the folks at Memorial. I don't know how many people were there, but it was pretty packed.
All the people.
Yeah, it was pretty packed. So it was a good weekend. I just wish I had more energy where I was just beat. So we'll throw it to break. Jay's with his family. His nephew has his last high school baseball game, and so they wanted to be there for it. And I'm like, bro, just go handle your business. Yeah, go handle it. Me and Rico will handle it. So speaking of, we'll throw it to break. When we come back, Rico will tell us after this weekend what's up.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hey, it's Nelson. We all know life gets a little hectic. You're just looking for that right amount of balance for stress relief with your busy lifestyle while trying to not break the bank. That's why you got to stop by the newest Caterpillar Vapes location right here in Lincoln, 2601 North 11th Street. The Caterpillar team is made up of people just like you, wanting the best product at the best price. They can walk you through the largest selection in town, answer any questions, and find you that perfect balance. First-time customers get 50% off their entire purchase. Stop in and see for yourself. For more, find them on Facebook or online at CaterpillarVapes.com. HomeLincoln.com.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Wedding season is underway. Stop wearing your fading, wrinkling shirts and update your wardrobe today at M Suits Clothiers in Lincoln. M Suits has men's clothing for every occasion, from business to leisure to weddings and formals. And they've been chosen by Lincoln as best of men's clothing for 4 years running. The buying process is quick and easy with personal service that's hard to find. And they're family owned, where you are also treated like a part of the family. M Suits Clothiers, just south of 56th and Pine Lake on Red Rock Lane.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric ensures our home and office HVAC systems run smoothly throughout the year to provide maximum comfort and convenience. Routine maintenance reduced our operating costs just by improving the efficiency of our unit. Consider a maintenance agreement to ensure you too receive priority for services and scheduling. This helps meet manufacturer warranty requirements. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Spring has arrived. Dust off your clubs and play the city. Lincoln City Golf Courses offer 5 different places to play, including Holmes, Pioneers, Highlands, Mahoney, and the Par 3 Jim Ager course. Plus, one membership gets you access to all 5 courses, or ask about a discount card that gets you 15% off all rounds. There's also adult classes with lessons for every level with Lincoln City Golf Academy. Learn more about membership and classes today at lincolncitygolf.org.
Hello, I'm Charlie Stone, back with the latest news from Honda of Lincoln. Joining me now is the general manager, Andy Goodyear. Hey, Andy, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Charlie.
Hey, Andy, with spring right around the corner, how is your supply of new Hondas and pre-owned vehicles?
Really good, Charlie. As I've said before, when you drive by our lot, you don't see what you're looking for, just remember we have hundreds of new Hondas arriving soon, with Honda continuing to offer 0.9% APR financing to qualified buyers. Plus, we have over 125 pre-owned vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery.
That's great, Andy. Any more great news?
There is, Charlie. Honda just announced financing from 0.99% APR on certified pre-owned Hondas for qualified buyers.
So come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, old school 93.7 The Ticket on a beautiful Monday morning. It's fantastic.
It was nice out. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, though, right?
It's going to rain forever. We had that dry period for like a month, so now it's just going to rain for about a month and a half. It's fine. Just get used to it. It's okay. But you'll have, weather like this before that. So it'll be worth it. It's all right. Get in touch with us, 402-464-5685, Honda Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line, and join in on the best segment in radio, which unfortunately Jay Foreman is not here for. But it's okay. Because we'll play this.
He hung up.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
Because we'll play this in honor of Mr. Foreman.
Woke up this morning and I got out of bed. Had a big old cup of coffee to clear my head. Telephone rang and you wanna chat? Well, sit on down and tell me what up with that. Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that? Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that? He said, she said, we said, me said, what up with that? Who knew, you knew, said what, who do, what up with that? What up
Finish strong, Rico.
with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's up, Rico?
This right here. Nebraska softball, Big Ten champions, headed to the Stillwater Regional as the 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. A fantastic season. Not quite capped just yet, but regular season capped with a championship in the conference. First conference championship since 2004 when they were in the Big 12. 20th conference championship overall. Ronda Revelle
first Big Ten.
First Big Ten. Ronda Revelle and those ladies did the damn thing.
Extra innings, no less.
Went out 2 comeback victories back to back.
Extra innings.
It was actually the least amount of runs put up in a Big Ten softball tournament ever.
Pitching.
It's fantastic.
Pitching
and defense, baby.
Pitching and defense, and they were exceptional defensively. Cami Ibarra with the bomb in the first inning, and then the go-ahead to RBI double to bring in Billy Andrews in the 8th inning. They added another run, and then shout out to Courtney Wallace for coming in.
Shutting the door. They had different heroes on different days.
Olivia
Andrews
Farrell
first
was
off.
incredible.
Olivia Farrell the second.
Abby Squire hit all the way through. I mean, she I believe did she make all conference for all tournament?
I'll have to check. I think they had 4. I think she might have made
4. I believe that Maya Felder was on. I wasn't real sure. But yeah, just for what this was, quite the journey.
Yeah.
I'm still, I don't know. This is where
right.
Yeah, Sanderson asked the question, what was the regular season record against Michigan? 3-0.
Yep.
2-0 in the regular season, 1-0 in the tournament.
And only 2-0 because the third game got canceled because of weather.
And the weird thing is that Michigan got a higher seed.
Yes.
Michigan had a higher seed, and what I think,
Michigan's been ranked all season.
The bracket. Rules of engagement for this, and this is where tournament folks get it wrong, and I have a problem with it. But the reality is this: Nebraska was 3-0 against Michigan and 1-0. Well, they didn't get to face Northwestern.
Never faced Northwestern.
But you advanced further than Northwestern did. You won the Big Ten champion.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way that both Northwestern and Michigan should be ranked ahead of Nebraska.
Northwestern top 10 nationally, Michigan's top 25 nationally. Nebraska for some reason still not ranked. Well, wasn't ranked until they were ranked for a week, and that unfortunately was the week they lost 2 out of 3 to somebody. I don't remember exactly who. I think it might have been Wisconsin. But
I just didn't.
Couldn't crack into the rankings. But they had 4 all tournament: Maya Felder, Olivia Farrell, Courtney Wallace, Cami Barra.
Yeah. And Abby just as easily could have been on because she hit.
Yeah. And Cami Barra was the most outstanding player in the tournament.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she started the game off and then closed the show.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So Michigan got in the tournament. They're in the Orlando Regional. Wisconsin's in the tournament. Ohio State's in the tournament. Northwestern, of course, in the tournament.
But
They're
Michigan,
the number 9 national seed.
Yeah. Well, I just.
And then Nebraska gets in the tournament and is tasked with going to Oklahoma State.
Playing at this is equal to Nebraska baseball last year getting Arkansas.
Yeah.
Because Oklahoma State, not to give too much credit, but I mean, they just knocked off number 1 Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. No big deal.
No big deal. Like, yeah.
Minnesota also squeaked in.
Right. Which was
they go to Minnesota.
It just didn't make sense.
Minnesota's going to Norman.
Have fun. Have fun. But
bye, Goldie.
Well, but then you ask the question: what would Nebraska's seed have been had they not won the Big Ten? Like they would end up. They could end up in Oklahoma.
Would they have ended up in Norman?
They would have ended up in Norman, Oklahoma, playing the Sooners in the first round.
Goodness gracious!
Like I don't know who the people are who get to make these, who get to be on these committees, but I'd love some people who have some idea about that in competition, head-to-head matters.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska's better than Michigan. Period.
It's true.
Nebraska's better than Michigan.
3-0.
So you cannot seed them because they're Michigan.
It's dumb. Michigan is with South Dakota State, Villanova, and UCF.
Where would you rather be?
That seems fun. UCF, the American Athletic Conference champions.
Ooh.
Just saying, they put. I think they run ruled in the tournament in the championship game.
But it's not the SEC. It's not the Big Ten. It's not the Pac-12.
They're super. If they win that regional, they're super regional. More than likely, have to face Oklahoma.
Yeah,
but still, I'd rather face Oklahoma in super regional.
Gimme.
Than have to face Oklahoma State. In the regional.
Gimme, and that you have to beat them twice.
Yeah. And then Nebraska also. If they make it through the Stillwater Regional, more than likely have to face. See, this is just wild. Auburn, Louisiana, UNCW, Clemson, the ACC champions.
Clemson's tough.
They beat Virginia Tech, who was a top 3 team in the nation. They beat them and won the ACC. And they're a 10 seed.
Don't say they're on Nathan.
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna say that. Clemson's a 10 seed, the national 10 seed.
None of it makes sense to me.
Well, Virginia Tech is a 3 seed.
None of it makes sense to me. I mean, I guess
I get it that you had a fantastic regular season and all this, but at the same time, the tournament matters, right? The conference tournament should matter.
They should all matter. It should matter how you're playing at the end of the season. Look, you can go do what you do in the regular season,
whatever, man.
But if you don't win your tournament, it makes a statement.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
at least it should.
We will talk about that at 9:00 because I was just, like I said, looking at the whole thing. We'll break down the brackets and go get into some of the things we can find out. We'll do that next on Old School.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Gus Cottle. In the first round of the Class A state baseball tournament, Millard West defeated Kearney 3-0. Lincoln East defeated Elkhorn South 10-0. Millard South defeated Lincoln Southeast 9-5. And Crane Prep defeated Omaha Westside 3-0. In state soccer, Gretna Boys Soccer will meet Omaha Westside in the Nebraska Class A Boys State Soccer Championship. Gretna Girls Soccer will face Lincoln Southeast in the Nebraska Class A Girls State Soccer Championship. Omaha Skutt Boys Soccer will face Lexington for the Class B State Soccer Championship, and the Omaha Skutt Girls Soccer will face Norris in the Class B Girls Soccer Championship. This has been your Southeast Community College High School Minute. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
Should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstoRats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's been a great start here to the year as 2022 new inventory continues to roll in. Our pre-owned lot remains full, and we are selling at a record pace. I was just down at Koppel talking about a new order for myself, and they let me know I could actually start ordering a 2023 here later this spring. So stop on in to get your new 2022, your pre-owned vehicle, or maybe talk about ordering here for 2023. Check them out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 330 North 48th Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
From selling a home to even building one, you're doing a lot and need a lender who can help you do it. Like Jennifer Peters of Security First Bank.
There are a lot of ways you can work to find the best fit for your situation. Let me help you explore your options.
Mortgage lending from Security First Bank. We're the bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 505011 and 616194.
Yo, it's the captain, Rashawn Jackson. Join me this Wednesday at Wingstop at 28th and Pine Lake Road from 11 to 2 for your Husker sports talk and, most importantly, wings. That's Wednesday at Wingstop at 28th and Pine Lake, the official sponsor of the Captain. Order wings ahead at wingstop.com. See you there.
Hi, this is Dave Austed from Austed's Golf. Let us make this your best season yet. Voted a top 100 fitter by Golf Digest, our master fitters have been trained by the same guys that build clubs for PGA pros like Rory, Tiger, DJ, and Jordan. Have old clubs? Trade them in Austed's Value Guide, or have our club specialists get your clubs swinging like new. Go to our website and make your fitting appointment. You're a click away from a better golf game. Play better, have fun, and shop Austed's.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the Koppel Chevrolet GMC studios. This is Old School. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Old School on this beautiful Monday morning here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Happy post-graduation day to everybody who graduated college, high school, middle school, kindergarten, wherever you graduated from. Congratulations, you did it.
From preschool to kindergarten.
You made it through an entire school year.
Ready to take over the universe.
And I'm proud of you. Great
over
job.
the universe.
Great job. This is Old School, sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling, sports, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. You know, some of you people graduate, maybe you need a job. You know, Sandhills Global right there.
Right
Sandhills.jobs.
Lined up for you.
Go ahead, get yourself something. Get yourself some money in your pocket. Hit us up on the Honda of Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line, 402-464-5685.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around what I saw this weekend when it comes to the NBA. It didn't make none of it made sense.
I watched a little bit and decided I don't need to watch this.
It didn't make sense.
I don't remember, I think it was Friday, we were talking about how Chris Paul has done a really good job and he hasn't been injured and so through these playoffs and what have you. He wasn't injured, but
he was injured.
It wasn't
he was injured.
Not great.
He was injured. Quad injury.
Oh yeah.
Quad injury. But everybody's injured at this point. Everybody's injured. Everybody's injured. And look, I've never played in an 82 game plus 18 game playoffs. I have no idea, especially at his age. I have no idea what that's like. And I don't necessarily feel the need to bury his career.
No.
He just picked a bad day to have a bad day. Same for Giannis. Picked a bad day to have a bad day.
Grant Williams picked a great day to have a great day.
Well, you couldn't even count on that. Like, you could not have count on.
If you would have told me Grant Williams was going to score 27 points and hit 7 threes, I'm taking it to the bank that that's not going to happen.
Yeah, like we would have bet that, right?
Yeah. Like if you tell me Grant Williams is gonna, I don't know if he was the leading scorer or the second leading scorer, but if you tell me Grant Williams is gonna be, one of your top 3 players against Giannis and the Bucks, leading you to the Eastern Conference Finals, I would say no.
So here's the thing. So before, and there were folks who wanted to get on the, hey, let's jump on the back of Giannis and talk about his lack of delivery in Game 7. But I'll say this: Giannis became the first player to ever have 200 points, 100 rebounds, and 50 assists in the same series.
Whew.
200, 150. Like that
was wild. My man had 25, 20 rebounds, and 9 assists in Game 7. Like he did what you wanted him to do.
Well, he tried to carry it. Again, no Chris Middleton, right? So your Robin is not there for you.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that steps up in those moments. So they missed him. Again, Grayson Allen is not. You're not always going to get from the bench what you want to get from the bench.
1 point from Grayson Allen.
Right. I mean, you
had
go
4 players in double digits, and Bobby Portis, had 10.
Right. Like it wasn't good.
While the Celtics, I just looked at this. The Celtics made 22 threes.
So
you're not going to beat many teams.
You're not going to beat any team that. So I read this morning that they shot 88 more threes than Milwaukee. 88.
They attempted 55. They made 22. Milwaukee attempted 33.
88.
Milwaukee attempted 11 more threes than Boston made.
88 more threes.
And it's not like they didn't even and I understand, they made more shots, but it's not like they were getting offensive rebounds and kicking it out. They only had 48 rebounds compared to Milwaukee's 56.
There's just a lot, man. There's a lot to digest there.
They had 8 offensive rebounds. That does not lead to 22 threes.
If you're playing in any game and they put up 88 more in any series, and they put up 88 more threes than you do.
Honestly, the fact that it made it to 7 games.
Those are drunk numbers.
Who attempts that many threes?
88 more threes. So this is how, and this is how it plays out. So Grant Williams gives you 27. That's a career high.
Mm-hmm. And he led the way.
And that's the first time he's ever led them in scoring. So whatever you schemed to allow Grant Williams to do, you didn't expect him to put up 27.
Don't let Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown beat us.
Right?
Okay, we won't.
He hit 7 threes. Again, you don't project for that.
No.
You can't scheme for it or otherwise.
Tatum
right?
had 23.
And that's an NBA Game 7 record.
Yeah.
With the Celtics hitting 22.
Goodness gracious.
22 threes. Tatum gave you 23 points. Brown with 19. Peyton Pritchard showed up.
Hey, Peyton.
Peyton played like, hey, man, look, I'm supposed to be here. Marcus Smart gave him 11. So you had all of this. It's the Celtics' second largest 7-game win ever. I want to know who they beat worse than that. I need to know who that is. Yeah, I need to know who that is. Yeah. I stunned. Stunned is the only way this makes sense. A couple of things as far as Phoenix is concerned, right? You finished with 64 wins. You had a method to your madness.
Mm-hmm.
You just picked a bad time to play down. That's it. Like you picked a bad time to play down.
Jeez.
Now, I
didn't even look at the box score.
My fear is that they're going to just wreck this thing, right?
There's
Just
no
gonna
reason
wreck it.
to.
Just going to wreck it, right?
Well, they need to find out what they're going to do with DeAndre Ayton.
Well, and for Monty Williams to say that there were internal issues
as to why he played 17 minutes.
Right. That's not good.
Mm-mm.
That's not
This
good.
is a bad time to have internal reasons.
That's not good. But the young bigs of the NBA are trying to find their way. I mean, Wiseman. I mean, there's a bunch of bigs in the league that have to figure out exactly who they are in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Devin Booker scored 11 points on 13 shots. Again, you got taken to the woodshed and paddled by Luka. Chris Paul gave you 10 points and 8 shots. He scored 47 points in the first 2 games and then just 47 over the rest of the series.
Not great, Bob. Like you said, it's just a bad day to have a bad day.
This is the 5th time that Chris Paul has lost a series in which his team led 2-0.
Yeah, he's really good at giving up. He's if Doc Rivers was currently a player, he would be Chris Paul. If Chris Paul was a coach, he would be Doc Rivers. One of those things.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Come on, man.
What would happen? What would happen if Chris Paul played for Doc Rivers?
Oh no.
Would they give up 3-0 leads? They'd get up 3-0 and then lose.
Did Doc not coach Chris Paul with the Clippers? Did they not cross over?
I don't. No, they definitely. Now I'm confused. Now I don't know if they did.
Did they cross over?
No, they definitely did. Doc Rivers was there with.
Yeah, I would say that
with Lob City.
Yeah,
which explains a lot. That's why you don't win with those 3.
Oh man, Mike Budenholzer before the series was 8-0 in closeout games. He went 0-2 in the series. The largest Game 7 loss ever for the Bucks. Milwaukee went 4 for 33 on 3-pointers. That's the second worst shooting with a minimum of 30 attempts in NBA playoff history. Yeah, they missed Chris Middleton a little bit.
Goodness gracious.
They missed him a little bit. Here's it. Without Chris Middleton, the Bucks simply ran out of juice. Overall, the Celtics made 53 more 3-pointers than the Bucks in the series. 53. That's the largest difference in NBA history.
That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, you really missed Chris
You are
Middleton.
minus 53 in 3-point.
Because Chris Middleton is definitely the Robin on that team.
How did this get to 7 games?
But that dude will get a shot off if you need him to get a shot off.
How did this get to 7 games?
Giannis. That is the only reason this went to 7.
They were minus.
Did you know none of the top 4
Willie
finishers?
says they were together.
Did you know none of the top 4 finishers in MVP this year made the conference finals?
Whoops.
Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, Devin Booker.
So here's one for you then. If you were voting for the MVP now,
Luka, Jason. I'm not saying this is the order. Luka, Jason Tatum, and Jimmy Butler. Those are the 3.
it has to be Jimmy Butler.
Those are the 3.
Jimmy,
I don't know, man.
Miami has the best record.
Luka though, he just took you through the number 1 team in the West.
But Miami was number 1.
Yeah,
they are number 1.
Yeah, Jimmy's got more help than Luka. You take Luka away from that team, what is that team? You saw Jalen Brunson put up 47, and then they lost the very next game because he didn't put up 47.
I don't know, bro.
You've seen that team. That team without Jimmy Butler closed out the series.
I don't know that that's true for longevity, because the Miami team without Jimmy Butler is not the Miami team. They're not the number 1 seed. As a matter of fact, they're probably not in the playoffs.
Well, they're in the playoffs, but they're in the play-in tournament.
They're in the play-in, but they're not.
But they make the playoffs. They'll be a 7 seed.
Who, they were better than the Nets? No.
Yes.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't, Rico. They really weren't. I'm sorry.
Oh, better than the 8 seed. Okay, they're still in the playoffs.
I'm not sure. Mouth of the South asks, do you feel like it's a leadership problem in Phoenix, not so much talent issue?
I think Monty Williams is fantastic.
Well, I mean, Chris Paul is a leader.
Yeah.
But the question being that if Devin Booker's your best player, they've got to figure out what that engagement is.
Well, he's been in the league for 5-ish years. He's still learning.
5 isn't Chris Paul.
No, he's still learning. I mean, he came into the league at 19 years old as a 6th man.
But there are times when, so think about that.
He's never had to lead.
Does that thing happen anywhere else? Like Luka doesn't have. Luka
had Dirk for a year.
Not the same.
No,
Not the same. He doesn't have somebody that's leading them. He's leading them.
Yeah.
Like you're giving the young lion and just saying, let it go.
But he did play overseas for a while when he started
Not
playing
the same.
professionally when he was young.
Still not the same.
It's not the same, but he learned how to play with other professionals and maybe have some type of leadership role.
I mean, he's
It's
the
not
leader.
the same, but
he's the leader of that team. But
it's
can't.
more.
You're talking about Chris Paul on one team, Steph Curry on another
Yeah.
team, Jimmy Butler on another. You're like the different level
He's got that old man game
of experience. But this could actually be the changing of the guard in the NBA. We just may not be aware of it. Like you're never aware of the takeover until the takeover is complete. Until the takeover is complete.
Oh no!
And we don't know. And I thought that Phoenix would be a part of that, but maybe a different version of that without Chris Paul. But Chris Paul's not going anywhere. Said he wasn't going to retire.
Mm-hmm.
So Devin
we've
Booker,
seen that
so
Phoenix team without Chris Paul.
Well,
It's not very good.
no, I mean,
But they didn't have Monty.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's true. So if you re-rank them, so re-rank the teams,
Mm-hmm.
the 4 teams left.
Mm-hmm.
How would you rank the 4 teams?
Miami and Golden State are 1A, 1B. I don't really know how to rank those two.
Mhm.
I'd probably go Miami, Golden State, Boston, Dallas.
And then if you had to redo the MVP, you're saying you take Luka first?
It's extremely close between Luka and Jimmy Butler.
My only thing with Jimmy Butler is that the Heat is they're actually the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm. And I get that.
Right. You're actually the number 1 seed.
And I get that.
But
But to me, Miami has so many more pieces surrounding Jimmy Butler, and we've seen this team without Jimmy Butler still be extremely competitive, whereas the team without Luka was scratching and clawing to keep themselves in the playoffs. And when he wasn't playing the first few games in the playoffs, it took a superhuman effort from another player to win a single game.
I still don't know if I had a draft, right? Curry,
Mm-hmm.
Butler, Luka.
I'm taking
Tatum.
I'm taking Curry. Well, if it's currently, I might take Tatum. Nah. Yeah, no, I take Tatum.
You take Tatum first over Luka.
Yeah.
Why?
The way that I like basketball.
Uh-huh.
But if I was building a team, like if this was actually like me being a GM,
Yeah.
then probably Luka.
Because he's got the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
I think the next week is going to be exceptional.
This is going to be some really good series.
Because we don't know what's going to happen. Who do you have as your final 2?
Well, my final 2 got eliminated last night.
Yeah,
so.
yeah well, but this is why I'm having the discussion, because I'm if you told, like, okay, so imagine this.
So
if you told me that any of the 4 teams would win, I wouldn't be surprised.
No. The problem right now,
but who would be the biggest surprise?
I cannot have Miami make the finals.
Why?
You know why. None of us can afford Miami to make the finals.
Well, but I wouldn't take that from him.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would take that from him in a heartbeat.
I would take that from him.
I mean, I would take them making the finals and getting swept.
I wouldn't take that from him.
I don't want him to have it.
You're so mean.
I don't want to hear it.
You're so mean.
I don't want to hear it for as long
Jake
as
deserves
for an
it.
entire NBA season. No,
Jake deserves it. Why would he not deserve that?
I'm not doing that. Well, he does deserve it, but I'm not doing that. Not yet. Not yet.
You're just total hater.
Yeah, 100%.
Just let that dude have it.
Nah.
No.
He's had a good offseason with his Dolphins. He doesn't need this.
Give that man his flowers.
Nope. Not having it. I love Eric Spoelstra.
Do
I
you
love Jimmy Butler. I actually, like, the problem is, I don't know if he's listening, that Heat team is fun.
Right.
They are
So
fun. They have a bunch of great characters. And I love Jimmy. I love Bam. I love Kyle Lowry. But no. Can't have it. cannot have it.
Let that
I
man-
cannot have Jay. I'm sure the text line would agree with me. 402-464-5685. You want to hear Jake Sorensen talking about his Miami Heat all summer? All until next NBA season, all through next NBA season until they crown a new champ, until Miami gets eliminated in the playoffs, if they do. You want that? I don't.
You're so
Because I know exactly how I would be if my team won the finals. And Sorensen is the exact same, maybe worse.
Don't put that on him. Oh, man.
So what I want, and the problem is I hate Boston. I hate Boston. I know hate's a strong word. I hate Boston. I can't, no, we're not doing that with the Celtics. But I would rather have Boston and Jake Bakoven than Miami and Jake Sorensen.
Man.
Give me Golden State, Boston. And then give me Golden State in 6.
So you just confirmed that it'll be Dallas and
100%. Yes.
Miami.
Yeah.
Like you just
go ahead, everybody. Put your money on the opposite of Golden State and Boston. Because it'll probably happen. And then go ahead and Miami in like 5. I don't know. Stupid. Idiotic. We need to go to a break. We have to get 4 segments in this hour. We'll see you up next on Old School.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives you just that. Options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our website, jhlincoln.com, to find out more or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Wings, splatter, splatter, splatter. Catch all this season's baseball action at one of your neighborhood Lincoln locations. Get League of Their Own wings, burgers, nachos, and ringers while catching all the action. Stop into Wings and Rings located on O Street in Meridian Park and 40th and Old Cheney in Williamsburg Village. Or place your order online at wingsandrings.com. That's wingsandrings.com. Buffalo Wings and Rings.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, lots of sunshine and light winds in the forecast. We'll see a high of about 82. Tonight, we'll see increasing cloud cover. Can't rule out a stray shower either. We'll see a low of around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a chance for showers and storms throughout the day with the high near 80. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kleckner for 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
Wedding season is underway. Stop wearing your fading, wrinkling shirts and update your wardrobe today at M Suits Clothiers in Lincoln. M Suits has men's clothing for every occasion, from business to leisure to weddings and formals. And they've been chosen by Lincoln as best of men's clothing for 4 years running. The buying process is quick and easy with personal service that's hard to find. And they're family owned, where you are also treated like a part of the family. M Suits Clothiers, just south of 56th and Pine Lake on Red Rock Lane.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Spring has arrived. Dust off your clubs and play the city. Lincoln City Golf Courses offer 5 different places to play, including Holmes, Pioneers, Highlands, Mahoney, and the Par 3 Jim Ager course. Plus, one membership gets you access to all 5 courses, or ask about a discount card that gets you 15% off all rounds. There's also adult classes with lessons for every level with Lincoln City Golf Academy. Learn more about membership and classes today at lincolncitygolf.org.
I present the fruitcake. Long the subject of jokes, ridicule, derision, but did the fruitcake accept its place in the culinary totem pole? No! The fruitcake sought to rise to its full potential at Beatrice Bakery. Premium nuts, high-quality fruits, and the delectable trio of brandy, bourbon, and rum Grandma's fruitcake is no punchline, but a decadent treat that packs a punch of flavor.
Check out Grandma's Fruitcake and all the delicious desserts at Beatrice Bakery. Welcome to our world of yum.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batstorats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Controversy.
There's no controversy. There's not.
Not controversy. What's the word I'm looking for? Conspiracy. That's
There's
the
no
C word I was looking for.
No, manifesto. That's the word.
That's not a C word. Anyways, welcome back to Old School, 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com.
I have this thing. Okay, so this is, I don't know. Text line, let me know if I'm wrong in this. I'm not always right, so, contrary to...
Are you sure?
Some opinion.
Please continue.
Sir, this is a Walmart. So I'm worried. I won't mention who it was, but there's a member of the 93.7 The Ticket staff who tweeted and then a minute later retweeted themselves.
No, it wasn't me. Stop looking at me. I don't do that. I don't delete tweets. That's my thing.
Is that a cry for help? Like, should I worry about them?
We could ask him later. But
Like
I don't know.
He tweeted and then he quote retweeted himself.
Yeah.
Basically saying the same thing.
Yeah. Like it could have just been a reply. Like he could have just either replied to himself or just made a new tweet. But he instead decided to quote tweet himself.
So is there ever a cause to tweet and to retweet yourself immediately?
Some information you may have missed.
No,
but even then you put a reply.
There's no other
You
information.
just put a reply on that.
There's
and then
no
you
other-
just have it as a thread. If it's a particularly if you're saying, this is what I do. So if I say something like during a draft or something, and I was like many months or weeks later,
Yeah.
if I was right or extremely wrong,
That's fine.
quote tweet it and be like, "Yep, this happened.
I was right. I was right. It doesn't
or,
happen often. So
Goodness
I did
gracious,
that.
this was bad.
It doesn't
Or
happen.
Aaron Sorensen's thing where many years ago she said targeting is when you go to Target and spend like $200 more than you expected to. So anytime there's a targeting call in really any college football game, people like tag her in the video and she retweets her old tweet.
This was like at 11:55 and 11:56.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
I don't know.
Uh,
I've never done that before. I don't know.
Is that a cry for help? Like I thought. Like I just wanted to reply. Are you okay?
You good, bro? you good?
Like, are you okay? What up, Tater? Appreciate you. And no, I am not always right. I tend to ask a lot of questions. It's not my job to be right. It's not my job to be right. It's my job to get to the right question.
I, on the other hand, I'm always right.
Well,
So
Rico,
that's
that is exceptional for you.
That's why this works.
There would be a word.
You
for
ask the questions and I'm just right.
You give me an answer. You give me a answer.
Yeah,
Never-
that's kind of a thing that I've been doing
Yeah,
for the
you-
longest time, where I just kind of give an answer, and I'm like, yeah, I have faith in this. And most of the time, I should not have faith in it.
That was not the answer we were
But look,
looking
if you
for.
say anything with enough confidence, people will start to believe you.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly.
Like those are the rules. That's how it works.
I'm really good at that.
I'm so worried about you.
You should be.
I'm so worried about
'Cause
you.
you also gave me a show.
What an awful idea that was. My apologies.
Yeah, it was great. People love it.
My
I'm gonna
apologies.
check Twitter because I want to know who it is. Have fun going through the entire staff.
You have to go through the entire staff. I didn't know.
But not mine, because it wasn't me.
It was not Rico. And
Which I
just
know, surprising.
Yeah, I know. Shocker, because everybody went straight to your profile.
Exactly.
Like,
honestly, if you're going to my profile now, you might as well follow me. If you're wondering where my profile
Are they not following
at Radio Rico AC.
Are they not following you? Is that
Some people are. I feel like most of the
What are
text
your-
line and the listeners follow me.
What are your numbers?
14 something.
Here's what's funny too. So when I first got here, everybody told me that Nebraska had the greatest Twitter
quote unquote
followers
quote
ever,
unquote
right?
greatest.
Right. That it's its own universe,
That
right?
is- I guess great is a word you could use.
Has it out. Mark, it was not you.
1469.
Okay. Mark, it was not you.
Which honestly, I'm okay with
And
that
it was
number.
but everybody said, "Oh, you're gonna have like 1 million followers." I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think I'm Nebraska's flavor, but I'm okay with it because that's why I didn't really do Twitter before. Like I was around it for players.
There was a point when DP first got here that I had more followers than him.
I
I joked about it with him.
And then the numbers turned
And then
quickly.
immediately the next day he had way more than I did. And I don't know what happened. I was like, I don't know where all these people came from.
They out of nowhere. It was like, what is going on?
He went from like 500 followers to like 5,000 followers in a matter of like
I
24
don't
hours.
even-
And I was like,
it's-
sir.
So I remove and block followers as well.
I've never done that because nobody's ever actually come at me for you have 2,090 followers.
Well, it's not that I'm not worried about the people that come at me. They're just people that I don't want in my space. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
That they should not know everything that I'm sharing. Because they don't have, if you don't have good intention. Like if you're following me, there are people that follow, like anger follow you.
Mm.
And I don't need those people. I don't need those people.
I've had a couple angry follows.
You know,
those are fun. They're very negative, but it's
oh
fun.
my. Okay.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Just
one.
saw that.
You,
Here's
you read it. Go ahead.
No, we'll do this. We'll give the answer when we come back, but we'll read the text now.
Okay.
Husker-
And the text line can also 402-464-5685. Help us out with this as well.
It says, "What up, DP Enrico? What up, Husker Howie? I'm going to be a dad in 2 months, and I'm pumped about it. Is there any advice that you'd give me?" We'll give that.
You ready
advice
for a
when-
list?
We'll
Get
give
up.
that advice when we come back.
Yeah.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
From selling a home to even building one, you're doing a lot and need a lender who can help you do it. Like Jennifer Peters of Security First Bank.
There are a lot of ways we can work to find the best fit for your situation. Let me help you explore your options.
Mortgage lending from Security First Bank. We're the bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 505011 and 616194.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Wings, splatter, splatter, splatter. Catch all this season's baseball action at one of your neighborhood Lincoln locations. Get League of Their Own wings, burgers, nachos, and ringers while catching all the action. Stop into Wings and Rings located on O Street in Meridian Park and 40th and Old Cheney in Williamsburg Village. Or place your order online at wingsandrings.com. That's wingsandrings.com. Buffalo Wings and Rings.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, lots of sunshine and light winds in the forecast. We'll see a high of about 82. Tonight, we'll see increasing cloud cover. Can't rule out a stray shower either. We'll see a low of around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day with the high near 80. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kleckner for 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $22.07 per hour and other select jobs starting at $23.77 per hour, with wages growing up to $29.71 per hour. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's been a great start here to the year as 2022 new inventory continues to roll in. Our pre-owned lot remains full, and we are selling at a record pace. I was just down at Koppel talking about a new order for myself, and they let me know I can actually start ordering a 2023 here later this spring. So stop on in to get your new 2022, your pre-owned vehicle, or maybe talk about ordering here for 2023. Check them out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. It's soul food right here in Lincoln. Ribs, wings, catfish, coleslaw, cornbread, grits. I mean, I'd say it's food like your grandma used to make, but my grandma never made food like that. If you haven't already, you've got to give it a try. Check out their location across from South Point at 27th and Pine Lake, or find their food truck at events all over town, or visit them online at maryellens.com to see the full menu. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Let them fix you a plate.
Nominations for the Serve Nebraska Step Forward Awards are now open. Volunteers are making Nebraska communities stronger every day. Help us celebrate their hard work by nominating the volunteers in your life. The Step Forward Awards are the most prestigious awards for volunteerism in the state, and honorees are hand-selected by Nebraska's governor. Learn more about the Step Forward Awards and submit a nomination by July 1st at serve.nebraska.gov. Paid for by Serve Nebraska. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Back to old school with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Old School. We're here to help Husker Howie out. Again, you can text in, call in, and give us some advice to give Husker Howie. 402-464-5685. Husker Howie says, I'm going to be a dad in 2 months, and I'm pumped about it. Is there any advice you'd give me?
Okay. Husker Howie, then I would have to ask you, do you know? Some people don't want to. Did you want to know?
We didn't find out with either one of them.
You didn't know, and you
Nope.
didn't want to know. I didn't want to know.
Nope. And then we did this thing where as soon as baby came out, I was the one that said if it was a boy or a girl, which is great. First time with Ellie, I was just like, it's the baby. It's my baby. So I was like kind of stunned. And the doctor was like,
sir,
hey, dad, are you going to? And I was like, oh, this is a girl.
Sorry. So you were there for the delivery.
I was there for both of them.
You were in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You're a strong man.
I had to hold the IV in her hand with KJ, which was fun. It was great.
It gives me the shivers.
It was great.
I don't know.
Oh, Husker Howie, we wanted to know. And they're having a boy.
A little boy Husker. Very cool.
Little baby Howie.
Okay. Rules of engagement. First of all, in the preceding weeks, sleep as much as possible. Just for no reason. Just sleep.
Take unnecessary naps.
Just for no reason. Like just go home after work and say, you know what? I'm going to shut down and do nothing. I'm going to turn my brain off.
Is your partner currently nesting, because if they are, just let them. Ask if you can help with anything. If they say no, don't hover,
but
be
expect
close
an answer.
enough. Yeah,
Don't expect an answer.
no. They're just getting stuff ready. If you know that there's some stuff that they might need, go out, get it for them. Or just help them around the house with the nesting. It's just something that happens. It's just getting everything prepared.
You have to share that you're going to pick something up.
Yes,
for your son,
because there will be asking
Duplicate.
for stuff, and keep your phone on loud because you might get some calls or texts about some extra stuff.
Duplicates. Now, also, Rico said, turn your phone on loud now.
Yes,
because in a while you won't be able to do that.
No,
you won't be able to do that. Right. So whatever binge watch for shows that you have, do that now.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a show that you need to see in the next couple of months, do that. Right. And then put down any preconceived idea of what parenting is.
Nobody actually knows.
It still hasn't been determined.
No. And some of these tips and tricks that we give you might not work for you. It might not work for you and your baby and your partner.
Well,
that's okay.
Well,
you got to find your own thing and make it work for you.
I'll tell you one of the things that so I was the uncle for a lot of my nieces and nephews that would babysit.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be the one that they would, hey, I'm gonna come over. You go take a nap for 3 months.
However long.
However long it turns out to be. Take your 3-hour nap. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just go in there and just shut it down. Got a bottle. I know how to warm bottles. I knew how to change diapers, all that. So my first nephew taught me, each niece and nephew taught me a different lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So the eldest nephew taught me the lesson that singing as you change the diaper isn't always a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Singing, even talking to, because you tend to center yourself.
Oh, we learned that lesson. We are angled now. We put them on the changing table, laying, perpendicular, whatever,
Yep.
Yeah, we're not downrange.
Don't center. Don't be in the flow.
We're not downrange.
Don't
we're
be
good.
in the flow. And then, but then the thing that happens with that is you have to make another decision because it's gonna happen. Then are you the person that's going to allow this baby to get themselves in the face?
No.
Right?
What you do is if you don't use the other diaper because that's a waste of a diaper, use your hand. Use your hand. It's fine. It's just liquid. Use your hand, cup over it, and just down so it just goes back onto the diaper. You got to do what you got to do.
That's the extra towel that's always there.
You got to do what you got to do.
No, keep an extra towel there.
And to be prepared, they will laugh.
Yeah. Oh, because they know.
They will laugh. So
little son of a gun, they know.
if you decide to stay in the delivery room, some people don't. The massages on the back, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, this is not about you. No complaining. No words about yourself. What you want to do is just offer encouragement. You got this. You can do it. You're so strong.
But
words like that.
But be careful.
Also, don't give your whole hand if they want to grab your hand.
Fingers
only. One finger only, not two. One finger only.
Yeah.
If you give two, one might, superhuman strength is what happens in moments like that. And it's not you.
No.
It's not you that has that superhuman strength. So
no.
just be prepared for that.
And in some cases, ask if they want a divider between them and the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Well, they ask you if you want the mirror.
Right.
They don't have it there.
Right,
they ask you if you want. They ask if they want to see it.
Yeah, because my nephew just went through it, and he was like, "Unc, you didn't tell me about the mirror, man. You didn't tell me about the mirror." He goes, "I didn't do well."
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I believe in you.
Oh, he was destroyed. He goes, "What is going on?"
But Husker Howie, ice chips before baby comes.
Yes.
You should. I learned this the hard way.
Chapstick.
You should not eat
Chapstick.
while you're in the room. That's very rude.
Oh, no, don't. Ooh, don't. Yeah.
Don't do that. Learn that the hard way.
Chapstick.
Bad idea. Chapstick. Make sure you have the delivery package thing, like the baby bag, ready by the door.
All
like right like now. Like get it ready now. You said what? 2 weeks?
This is 2 months.
2 months? Get it ready now. Doesn't matter. Get it ready now. Get it ready now. Set it close to the door somewhere where you won't forget it.
Are you a path to the
Be
hospital guy? Were you like you?
No, I
gonna
knew
wing it?
I knew how to get there. I didn't have to like
You're gonna wing
get a
it?
path. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
and
she was
and-
induced with Ellie, so we had a day that we were going in. It was going to happen.
Okay, so you knew it was there.
KJ was a surprise, middle of the night. Don't do what I did. Her water broke, and she goes, "I think we have to go." And I'm like, "You'll be fine." The doctor said that when your water breaks, you still have time. Like it's fine. Don't do that. Just go.
Don't say that out loud.
It's okay. She makes fun of me all the time for it. We made it there. We're good. We had plenty of time.
Apparently,
we had plenty of time. We were fine.
Oh.
After baby comes, look,
That's a different set of rules.
Let her rest. She wants to hold the
Actually,
baby. She's gonna want to hold the baby. You're gonna want to hold the baby. Let her you're gonna have to take the baby away at some point and be like, hey, get some sleep.
Yeah, but don't use words like taking the baby away.
Well, no, not that. Hold the baby yourself and let your partner sleep.
Do you mind if
Can I hold?
Yeah.
Can I hold him?
Yeah. There's lots more
and then
though.
she'll pass out and it'll be
This
okay.
would be a full hour.
Oh yeah, we could. All one-on-one could be just parenting advice.
Just
And
for
like I
Howard.
said, anybody
Just
that
for-
has any parenting advice,
Just for Howard.
402-464-5685. This is for Husker Howie, who is going to be a dad in 2 months. Help us out. Help
got
Husker Howie out with some parenting advice.
We got you.
Oh yeah. We're gonna head to a break. Come up next on Old School.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is your High School Minute.
With your Southeast Community College High School Minute, I'm Gus Cottle. In the first round of the Class A state baseball tournament, Millard West defeated Kearney 3-0. Lincoln East defeated Elkhorn South 10-0. Millard South defeated Lincoln Southeast 9-5. And Crane Prep defeated Omaha Westside 3-0. In state soccer, Gretna Boys Soccer will meet Omaha Westside in the Nebraska Class A Boys State Soccer Championship. Gretna Girls Soccer will face Lincoln Southeast in the Nebraska Class A Girls State Soccer Championship. Omaha Skutt Boys Soccer will face Lexington for the Class B State Soccer Championship, and Omaha Skutt Girls Soccer will face Norris in the Class B Girls Soccer Championship. This has been your Southeast Community College High School Minute. Learn more today at southeast.edu.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL Weather. Sponsored by Security First Bank. A relationship you can count on.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, lots of sunshine and light winds in the forecast. We'll see a high of about 82. Tonight, we'll see increasing cloud cover. Can't rule out a stray shower either. We'll see a low of around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a chance for showers and storms throughout the day with a high near 80. I'm meteorologist Kyle Kleckner for 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. It's soul food right here in Lincoln. Ribs, wings, catfish, coleslaw, cornbread, grits. I mean, I'd say it's food like your grandma used to make, but my grandma never made food like that. If you haven't already, you've got to give it a try. Check out their location across from South Point at 27th and Pine Lake, or find their food truck at events all over town, or visit them online at maryellens.com to see the full menu. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Let them fix you a plate.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
There's not many things worse than having plumbing issues at your home or business, but it's even worse if the problem isn't fixed correctly. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time, and they specialize in several things: general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
When it comes to your home or business, we know you have options, and that's why John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning gives you just that. Options. We have plumbing, heating, and cooling memberships to serve all of your residential and commercial needs. We want to ensure you, your family, and your business are safe. Visit our website, jhlincoln.com, to find out more or call us at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
When we're looking out for a homeowner, we're always keeping their budget in mind. We try to maximize things that are important to them.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
So we really try to maximize the size, because 5 years from now, you can't just make your house bigger. The one thing I can tell you is that most builders in Lincoln, we all are about the same price. The difference comes in the products that we put in and the way we put in those products.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, is pretty accurate when you're building a home. If you put nicer windows in and you put nicer cabinets, it's going to cost a little bit more. You know, if those things are important to you, then you want to do it. We can try to incorporate in your floor plan and get a house that you're going to be happy with.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo Promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities that we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say hello. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
Brown Shoe Fit is gearing up for spring with new inventory on the way. They're stocking up on new spring sandals and athletic shoes daily in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Keen, Merrell, On, and many, many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrax. Spring is the season to be active and busy. Don't let your feet lose their support with old rundown shoes or sandals. Stop by Brown's Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Why? Why do you say things like that right before we go on the air?
So the listeners, just for the record, it is my mission right before we come back. Usually it's Jay.
Oh, it's always. Well, the problem with.
Usually it's Jay, because Jay has conversations during break that, like, Jay has no filter for how much time is on the clock. So Jay just continually has the conversation and makes Rico not turn the mics on.
There have been times where the rejoin is like almost done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have to take the headphones off and be like, Jay, stop.
You have to just stop it. I also, so today I just thought I would have some fun and just yell things at Rico that I can't yell on air.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
When we go to break for 101, I forget what I was watching, but they were showing, it's like the Eurovision music
competition.
Competition.
So I didn't know that was real.
Did you? The two songs we need both of those songs. So Mark, while you're there, okay, and I'm trying to read my own writing.
Good luck,
because it was late. But there's from the Eurovision, there were two songs, Grandma and Bananas.
Your mind, but that's the name of the song.
And then there's another one that we can only play part of the song, but that's part of why it's so hilarious. But the song starts, instead of meat and veggies. And there are videos to go along with it. And if you can watch either of them without laughing, I have failed you. I
Okay.
have failed you miserably. So
So I didn't know that Eurovision was actually a thing.
Yes.
And I saw the Eurovision Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams movie.
Yeah.
That movie's hilarious, first off. And then I keep seeing like this thing on Twitter, like Eurovision. I go, wow, a lot of people are watching this movie. And it's like an actual singing competition. And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams movie is hilarious.
Yeah. So
Like Will Ferrell, they're like childhood friends or whatever, and Will Ferrell's not good at singing, but she's amazing. So they finally make it to like the actual Eurovision competition because they're from, where are they from? I don't remember what nation they're from, but
tell John we'll take him right at 10 o'clock. Yeah, because
but
we do need to
they're
talk.
from some nation that's never made the Eurovision competition, and they only make it because it's like spoiler alert, but the movie came out in 2020, so you've had 2 years. Spoiler alert: 3, 2, 1. They made the competition because everybody else from their country that competed were on a boat celebrating, and it blew up. Then they make it, and they're being made fun of because he's terrible at singing, she's great, and they're just
So
like, oh,
so
what is
so
this?
the band is Subwoofer.
Subwoofer.
Give that wolf a banana.
I'm in already. I'm in. I've never heard it, and they win. We are Subwoofer.
Oh.
I don't know what country they're from, but that's how they should sound.
Well, thank
Give
you
that
guys.
wolf a banana.
Oh, this is so weird. Top of the hour, 1-on-1. John Squire, dad of Abby Squire, the Big Ten champions Husker softball team, will join us and break down what had to be a fantastic weekend. We'll talk to him next here on 1-on-1, 93.7 The Ticket.